What is going on? It's your boy Warner Brother, and we are back with some more Need for Speed No Limits. It's time for episode 733 for day 2 of the Crossfire live special event. Let's dive into it. But before we do, go ahead and hit the like button, hit subscribe, hit the bell notification so you can be updated on whenever I release new content. Let's dive into it. Let's go ahead and grab that upgrade crate while we are right here. Alright, we got a transmission segment. Very nice. Let's go and check out the blueprints. We got some McLaren 650S, Ferrari 458 Italia. Very nice. Materials, transmission kit, motor mechanism, motor component, and plating. Solid. I'm not going to get anything because I'm very short on cash, so we're going to have to hold on that. But it's time to dive into Crossfire for day 2, Menace. Let's dive into it, but let's also check out the store, see what's in store. Ooh, wheel segment, and we have less than 10 minutes to get it. So we better get racing. Better get going. Better get flowing. And let's see if we can also go ahead and give ourselves an advantage. Just like that. Boom. Just a little bit of an advantage just to try to help us out. Alright, diving into day 2. We need to reach a performance of 716. Love the new look. Hope you like the fresh coat of purple on your Aston Martin Valor. Thanks for the paint job. It looks sick. New car, new look, and all I need is a new crew. So this is our first introduction to Ronin. So let's dive into the first race, which is a time trial. And also, if you noticed a split second ago, the car is purple, so we'll be driving as Ronin. Taking down a crew is a piece of cake for me, but putting one together, that's a whole other ballgame. A crew needs a leader, not just one that they're afraid of, but one they can respect. Think you have that? I prefer respect, but fear is a close second. If you don't believe me, ask the BRPD. Ha! Your rep precedes you. You might make a great crew leader after all. So another solid showing, and this time I'm playing as Ronin. We got the motor component, so we'll be using that in our green Aston Martin Valor. Don't get me wrong, purple looks nice, especially on that Aston Martin, but personally, that British racing green, British car, British green, nothing better. Diving into the next race, which is a rush hour. Tyler, we got a name, and it's bad news. I'm all ears. At the finish line, ha! That's the second idiot to do that today. Quit screwing around. Ronan is putting together a new crew. Oh, fun. So fun. A sword-wielding speed demon with questionable morals wants a crew? Perfect. So that looks like to be our main threat is Ronan and his potential new crew as we grab our turbo segment from this race. And we go ahead and try to move on to the next one, as we unfortunately have very slow loading times, but it is what it is. Next race is a Nitro Rush, and we got a transmission segment to snag. It makes perfect sense. Ronan's rep has been high ever since that stunt with Rio and BRPD. I mean, it's about time a new crew popped up in Blackridge. Just didn't think it'd be Ronan. Another solid run, and we did manage to get that transmission segment. Now it's time to move on to the next race. But before we do, let's hop into the store, see what's available next. And we have an ECU segment, so we did miss out on the wheel segment. Alright, so we got the ECU segment. Let's go ahead and move on to the next race, which is another rush hour. Kim, did you hear any news of Rio after the whole, Hiroshi thing? I did, but it's nothing good. Rio is in a real dark place. Maybe Kelly might have heard something. You know how close they were. I'll check with her. So once again, another solid run. We got that ECU component. And it's time to move on to race number 5, which is another Nitro Rush. Kim rushes to Kelly to check on an old friend. To her shock, all she saw is an unwelcome alliance. Kelly, I came here to check on you and Rio, and here you are with the monster that got Hiroshi busted. You have no idea what you're talking about. It should have been Rio in prison for what he did to Ronan. sure you want to roll with me? I mean, after what happened with Rio and all. I honestly don't know who Rio is anymore. Besides, Rio and Hiroshi made their choice. I made mine. Good to have you by my side, Kelly. Let's go get ourselves a crew then. A perfect day to start a turf war. Well, it's really about to go down now as we go ahead and snag that motor segment. And it's time to go ahead and get to work on the car. So it's time to add in those materials that we obtained. I believe a total of two. No, we have one motor segment, one motor component, so we can go ahead and rebuild that part. Alright, so that's rebuilt. We're sitting at 715. Let's go to the turbo, add the turbo segment. That brings us to 716, which is the performance we need, but we're not stopping there. We have a transmission segment to toss in as well, and an ECU segment and ECU component, bringing the total performance up to 717. And we filled 3 material slots. Another assignment complete. So solid stuff. Let's dive into the final race of this day, which is one last rush hour race, and we get a turbo component for it. So, what did Kelly say? Any news about Rio? It's worse than I thought. She is part of Ronan's crew. We need to find Rio, now. So that's complete. We went ahead and got the turbo component, and things are starting to heat up. But that is day 2 complete. And we got more blueprints, and we are now able to stage up the Aston Martin Valor. So that means more performance, and day 3 should be a breeze by the time we get through it. But that will come, of course, in episode 734. So let's go ahead and toss in this turbo component. And with that, nitro boost for 60 seconds as well. And then we'll go ahead and stage up the car. So that brings us from 718 in performance all the way up. Stage 4 all the way to 729. And with that, that'll wrap it up for this episode of Need for Speed No Limits. Tune in next time for episode 734 for day 3 of the Crossfire live special event. Like and subscribe for more content. Also for motorsports and gaming content, I will leave links to different channels in the description, as well as links to my Discord and Patreon so you can become members. Help support the channel, help me to produce better content as we go ahead and grab this upgrade crate with another nitro kit inside of it. So super awesome, super good. So thank you so much for joining. It's your boy Warner Brother. Much love, much appreciation. Stay blessed and stay safe out there. And happy Chinese New Year. I'm out of here. Peace.